Hey yo, what is up, people? This is a really cringy intro, but let's get into it. We are playing Pokemon Emerald for Game Boy Advance. This is emulated, this is a new game, and we're here. We're gonna have a good time. My name's Jonathan, and let's get into it. I'm just gonna mash through the opening dialogue because we've all played Pokemon games a million times before, and it's really boring, the opening dialogue. Yada yada yada. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Here's a Pokemon. Who are you? Okay, let's get into it. Um, if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, and it's possible you don't, this is a Pokemon Nuzlocke. There are three rules. Number one, you gotta nickname all your Pokemon to grow more attached to them. Rule number two, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in a route, except in specific circumstances, which we'll get into if they come up. Rule number three, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. And rule number four, have fun. This is really kind of optional, but like it's encouraged. And now we're talking to Mom. Plebeian, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding around with our things in the moving truck. Why would you shove a child in the back of a moving truck? Like, doesn't that kind of feel like, I don't know, child abuse? Like, Pokemon is really dark if you think about it. Like, you have Pokemon that are pretty much slaves that, like, just move stuff because humans ask them to, and then they don't get paid. And then, of course, you have a magical clock that whatever you set the time to, the entire world is set to that specific time. And I'm just setting it to the time of day right now. And yeah. Oh, and here's Mom. Plebeian, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. I'm just gonna grab the potion because it's always a good idea to grab the potion. And oh, plebeian, come quick, come quick! Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe your father will be on. And like, basically, if you don't know what this is, basically, main character's father is a gym leader, and now I'm being my mother's errand boy, and sending me off to meet the next door neighbors. Oh, hello, and you are? You have to wonder what goes on in these blocks of text. And okay, does it feel to anyone else like she's trying to set me up with her daughter? Like, it kind of feels like that. And she doesn't even know who I am. It's like, what goes on in these pauses? This just sounds disappointed. It's like, oh, you're plebeian, so your move was today. Anyway, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. And it's just like, good for you. Oh, you've heard of me. Oh no. And it's like you're asking him out on a date. Like you're just asking to be friends. And it's like, and she's like, I gotta go catch wild Pokemon. And she immediately just goes to her computer. Next thing we gotta do, talk to this child who is scared of the little Pokemon that are in grass. She's scared of grass because she has no Pokemon. If you thought that was ridiculous, here's a grown man being scared of a raccoon. It's like the plot of the games don't make sense, but like no games do anyway. Here are the starters. We got Machoke, Charmander, and Rapidash. Pony, a lizard. Charmander is adorable, but I think I'm gonna go with Machoke. Just because it's a big, bulky fighting type that's strong. And like, of course, my one attack misses. This is a great start to the run. And Birch is like, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, just teleports us back to his lab. And it's like, how the hell did this happen? He's just given me a Machoke. We're going to name this thing, because you have to nickname Pokemon, it says in the rules. We're going to nickname him the Wellerman. Yeah, it's a girl. Well. It's 2021. We can, it doesn't matter. It's 2021. Wellerman. And now, uh, no. No. You should go meet my kid. Okay. Forceful much? It's like, ask her to teach. I don't need no teacher. I'm a Pokemon master. And you'll definitely see that over the course of the run. 100%. There's no possible way I make any stupid mistakes. Like talking to Nurse Joy twice. That was not intentional, by the way. That was not a bit. Um, and yep, just got to save my game because never a bad idea. Now we're going to talk to this guy who's just standing outside a house, and you have to wonder, is he being a peeping Tom? And he wants us to come. No, I don't. I don't want to go with you. And he's just giving you a potion. Okay, he's not a bad guy. Oh, and our first encounter. See, this is why it's good not to take the starter sometimes, because you just straight away encounter it. Very nice. And now we have Lunatone. Um, so now you're literally fighting the moon. Like, you have to just realize sometimes the Pokemon games just make no sense. Like, you have what is basically just a human wearing nothing but a wrestling belt, a female, by the way, which I'm not going to go into. I'm not getting into that. No, that just painted a really ugly picture in my mind. And you've got a human fighting a horse, and of course, like always, the human kicks the horse and wins, even though the horse is on fire. And we're already level 10. And we're going back to the lab all the way. And like you really like just kind of wish there's like a fast travel system in this game. Like in some of the newer games they have a fast travel system, but not in the older ones. It's like, oh, and he's giving us a Pokedex. So this basically now the journey starts. May gives us balls, and the thing with these balls, you yeet them at Pokemon. And now Mom is giving you running shoes, which for some reason you need running shoes to run. It's like, were you walking around barefoot? Like, did I step on the moon? And now it's time for the Nuzlocke to officially begin. With our first encounter, a Jumpluff. Oh boy, this is not going to go well. This is a flying type, and flying types are not great against fighting types. Of course, sometimes we critically hit them, and we one-shot them, and now we have no encounters for the route. Welcome to the Nuzlocke. All right. Something that I forgot to do was take a look at Wellerman's ability. Oh no. So hustle basically means that now odds are I'm going to miss my attacks, and in exchange they're going to be more powerful, which kind of sucks. Oh look, a pig. I really wish I had the pig instead of nothing. That would have been nice. So what I learned is that what I need to do is just get myself Pokeballs before I do anything else. And now, Pokeballs. And so as a child, I'm just going to spend all my money on 10 balls. And they just give us a free ball. I'm going to make as many, yeah, and it's like thanks, but why not just give it to us for free without making us buy 10? It's like poor people can't do anything unless you have Pokemon in this world, and and you need to spend stuff to get it. And this is a moon. This is a moon with a red eye. He's very scary, and I'm going to capture it. Hopefully I can catch it without hitting it, because odds are I hit it with a level 10 Machoke. It's okay, this is going to be a long one. Harden. The Lunatone is getting hard. This is a very hard Lunatone. That's not a funny joke. So this Nuzlocke is I'm gonna try and make this as interactive as possible. So down in the comment section below, I want you guys to put names of Pokemon, suggest names for Pokemon, and I will try and nickname my Pokemon that I captured those names. And this stupid thing needs to stay in the ball that I yeet at it and stop getting hard. Like, just stay in the ball. I'm yeeting stuff at you. Stay in the stupid thing. Okay, hopefully this doesn't one-shot. Okay, it's up by, it's like, okay. Well, it's going to be a long run. And now it's time for our next encounter. Because they just throw a bunch of encounters at you, but I failed 3 of them. 2 of them, not 3 of them. This is the 3rd one, and I really don't want to fail this one. So I'm going to eat the white ball. I'm going to eat the regular ball. We caught a Pokemon. Let's go. And because this is a Nuzlocke, I need to name this thing stuff. And here's the Pokedex entry. At night, a weeping bell hangs onto a tree branch with its hooked rear and sleeps. If it moves around in its sleep, it may wake up to find itself on the ground. The only words I caught there were hooked rear. So I'm gonna nickname it Monkey. In capitals. Give me capitals. Monkey. He is Monkey. We now have a Venus flytrap that's nicknamed Monkey. Inner focus. He will not flinch, which is actually not great, but it's definitely not as much of a drawback as Hustle. And now, time for our first ever trainer battle.
If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge.
Oh boy, we are challenged by Youngster Calvin. Youngster Calvin sends out a C-Dot. Oh boy, fight my monkey. And yes, there's a 3-level difference. Are you freaking kidding me? Flame Body. Now I'm burned. Just does damage and halves my attack, which is perfect. It's perfect to be burned at the start of a Nuzlocke. Come on. Hopefully this one shot. Oh, great. Well, focus energy. What this does, it basically makes there a better chance that I critically hit. And I think we're going to end it as after this fight because this is a really boring fight. And I'm just going to speed it up. Oh, and we won. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that bell for more, and don't forget, if you hit that like button, it'll turn blue.